And I want to start tonight with a huge worth your time. Huge because this is a 6-part series of columns in the Portland Tribune. The title of column number 1, Doubts About Police Case, lead reporter on quest for answers. The whole series is up right now on the Portland Tribune's website. And it follows up on a story that we covered last year when an off-duty police officer allegedly and drunkenly terrorized a Forest Grove family. They had no doubt at the time that they were targeted, in their opinion, because of the Black Lives Matter flag hanging on the outside of their house. It was really scary for them, that's obvious. But what happened next has scared this family in a whole different way. Here's Maggie Vespa.
You expect an officer like, the police department, you call them, that they're going to make sure that you are safe. But I don't feel that they did that by any means.
Mireya Castañeda is forever changed. Same goes for her husband, mom, and 4 kids, the family who proudly displayed a Black Lives Matter flag on their home to support the racial justice movement that sparked last year.
Whenever I think about it, it just makes my throat just kind of close up like, oh my God.
It all started last fall.
The 39-year-old wife and mother of 4 was awakened by some commotion in the early morning hours of Halloween.
As we covered at the time, the Forest Grove family of 6 woke up that morning to a drunken stranger punching that Black Lives Matter flag and kicking their truck, which had BLM painted on it. Castañeda said the man tried to kick in their front door and threatened to fight her husband. Here's what she told us then.
I've never been so frightened, never had someone come at us.
Eventually, the man ran away. The family called police, who said they'd arrested him. Still, Castañeda's 13-year-old son was so scared he slept with a knife. It left her determined to find out what happened. But as Castañeda told us this week, that would prove difficult.
I think more than anything, it's been disappointment. There's some fear maybe mixed in there.
In short, Forest Grove police wouldn't tell her who the alleged attacker was. They did tell her the case had been turned over to the Washington County Sheriff's Office. And for more than 2 days, deputies there also wouldn't tell her the suspect's name. Castañeda remembers she thought she was going crazy.
I'm not as secure as I used to feel.
Finally, after multiple trips to the sheriff's office and calls to the district attorney, she got her answer. The man Forest Grove police arrested was one of their own. Officer Stephen Teets, seen here in a photo from a 2019 department report, and here in a mugshot charged with disorderly conduct and criminal mischief. The delay and the ID caught the attention of Jill Rykoff-Smith.
It just seemed like, what is going on here? Is this like a deliberate cover-up of something?
Smith is a retired journalist turned racial justice activist, experienced enough to know it's standard protocol for victims of a crime to immediately learn the name, address, and employer of anyone police arrest in their case.
To just be, shunted from one office to the next office and back to the other office and back to the other office, and everyone's saying, oh, they'll have it. No, they'll have it. That was excruciating.
What followed was her 6-part series in the Portland Tribune. It lays out the horror the family went through that night and why it took them days to learn who was responsible for the attack. Here are the highlights. The night of the attack, Forest Grove police responded and found Teets walking near the home, but because they say he was drunk and aggressive, they reportedly let him go home. Following protocol, the case was turned over to an outside agency, the Washington County Sheriff's Office. The deputy in charge privatized the case. That also follows protocol and happens in high-profile or sensitive cases, like when the suspect is a cop. But according to Washington County Sheriff Pat Garrett, the records department should have known victims can still get info on the suspect. The agency has since conducted an internal review, and the sheriff says they've implemented better training.
Investigation integrity is super important, but so are serving victims and making sure that they feel supported and safe and cared for. And frankly, we came up short. We recognize that. I've apologized to them.
Castañeda says she's appreciative. She's way less satisfied with Forest Grove police. Officer Teets is still employed, and for now, he's on administrative duties. Court records show his trial is set for this summer. 2 other Forest Grove officers are on paid leave pending an outside investigation into how the department handled Teets' case. Castañeda, meanwhile, is doing her best to help her family move on and trust again.
I have quite a bit of family and friends that are in some way or other part of law enforcement. This is an individual, or these individuals are not good cops, but that doesn't mean that all cops, hopefully, will behave in that way.
Part of rebuilding that trust, the family has kept that Black Lives Matter flag alongside the American flag up on their home since the attack. Maggie Vespa, KGW News.